One of Southeast Michigan's favorite festivals and events every year is Arts, Beats, and Eats in Royal Oak. So, what kind of fun can you experience at this year's event? We've got the guy with all the answers on today's program. Jon Witz is the event producer of Arts, Beats, and Eats and joins us now on the Megacast. Jon, appreciate you being on.
Great to be here, Tyler. Thanks for giving us a chance to chat about the event, and it's our 25th anniversary. I'll lead with that. It's just exciting to hit that milestone, and we're looking forward to a great event, and I think people are excited to get back out as they were last year, and we'll be putting on a good show again.
So combining those two factors together, the 25th anniversary of this event that's been a staple in Oakland County for a quarter of a century, and on top of that, people coming back out again this year to this event, which it seems like more people are willing to be out and about again this year versus a year ago, when they still could be, but there was so much more caution. How do those factors combine together to make this year's event that much more special? And is there anything special that's going on in commemoration of 25 years of Arts, Beats, and Eats?
Well, let me start with the first part of your question. Is I do think it makes the event special. We're a vehicle for people to get back together, to bring back normalcy, to be in an outdoor atmosphere. People feel safer, not only because we're outdoors, but also because, fortunately, through vaccine and this strain, COVID has not, wreaked the problems that it did when it first, came out. So people are becoming more comfortable, and when they see an event like ours, it really is a chance to see, people and families and get together. I think it was a breakout situation last year, and I think we'll have that same very positive impact on bringing the community together and making people feel more comfortable and enjoying each other's company. So I think that's part A of your question. Part B is the biggest factor of the 25th is our music lineup. We really invested heavily into our national bands. On Friday night, we started off with Tommy DiCarlo, the lead singer of Boston, doing all the Boston hits. Average White Band will be there, and Fits and the Tantrums, who will make everyone's hands clap, and they have tons of hits, and that's our headliner. Saturday, Beatlemania Live, Chevelle, 311. So a huge lineup Saturday. Sunday, we're going country, then alternative. We have Jackson Dean and Chase Rice, and then we close it off with Detroit Sponge. And then Monday, your generation, Rob Bass, Montel Jordan, with that platinum hit, This Is How We Do It. And then we close the show with Flo Rida, which, he has so many hits and such a pop, hip hop superstar to close things off. So I think our biggest investment is in the music, but I think the rest of the show is going to be stellar as well.
Yeah, it's great. It's three shows kind of in one combined together. There really is an art element, a music element, and a food element to it. So people can kind of explore all those together, or go for the one that they most appreciate and they most are looking forward to seeing. You can find more information on artsbeatseats.com. That's artsbeatseats.com. And of course, this year's event is happening Labor Day weekend, Friday, September 2nd, 11 a.m. until 11 p.m. through Monday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Different hours each day. It's 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then 11 to 9 on Labor Day, Monday, September 5th of this year in Royal Oak. In terms of the other activities on site this year for Arts, Beats, and Eats, what's new coming to this year's event, and what are some of the favorites that are returning?
Well, I think I think you said it best when you introduced this question. Is it's several different shows in one, and I think as far as talking about what's new and what's returning, I think you have to go with the food. Some of the returning restaurants are Smokehouse 52, Fork in Nigeria, Imaginate, which is a really cool upscale new restaurant in Royal Oak, who was there last year. Cafe Muse is back, Drunken Rooster, the Soaring Eagle Cuisine Machine. So those are some of the returning restaurants. And then as far as new restaurants, I mean, we're excited to have Peace Love Tacos, with us as a new restaurant this year. Vegan Nova, another taco truck. Cousins Maine Lobster, is new this year. Pita Way bringing great Middle Eastern fare. So some of these new restaurants, will be joining some of the others. And I could also, mention Sedona Tap House, Crispelli's, just some great names, a mixture of food trucks and restaurants, and we're just so excited, about the lineup, and it's just one of our strengths. And then you also talked about the arts being its own show, and we're excited about our art lineup. We have a mixture of of new and returning artists from around the country. We've been ranked in the top 50 art shows, and folks can see ceramics and painting and photography and fiber, mixed media, clothing, jewelry. So just an array of stuff, and we have over 400 applicants, apply for 132 spaces. So the quality of the artwork, is outstanding. On the family side, we have free inflatables, free arts and crafts, a kids stage, a lot of free entertainment with kids, a carnival. One of the new logistics things that we're doing to kind of protect our family areas is we're making family areas non-smoking this year. So even though we're outdoors, we're asking folks not to smoke where a lot of kids entertainment is. So it's just kind of I think, a healthy logistical, thing that we're adding to the festival. But really, there's always something new at the festival, always new music, we're bringing in. So we're excited about the lineup, and people get treated to a great weekend coming up next weekend.
We're joined by Jon Witz, the producer of Soaring Eagle Arts, Beats, and Eats, joining us on the Megacast. You can find more information on this year's show at artsbeatseats.com, artsbeatseats.com for more info. And what's great about this event too is it's such a large event, such a renowned event in the state of Michigan, certainly in southeastern Michigan, brings so many people out, but it combines a little bit of that national mass appeal with those local businesses, that local appeal as well. And beyond that, it's also great for the entire family and for the community. I'd like to give you a few minutes to talk about both the DIA Kids Stage as well as the Flagstar Bank food drive going on at this year's Arts, Beats, and Eats.
Sure. So, I think on the Flagstar food drive, let's start with that. There are 7 Flagstar branches, mostly in Troy, Berkeley, Bloomfield, Beverly Hills, Madison Heights, where you can bring cans of food and get free tickets and to the festival. So if you're coming, it's $5 before 3, so you can get in for free with a $5 coupon by donating 3 or more canned goods. It supports Forgotten Harvest, who will supply that food to over 500 local soup kitchens, food pantries, and shelters. So that is very exciting. So, and it's just one of the, as you said, one of the many community events that that are going to be going on throughout the weekend. And on the DIA side, it's all part of the Detroit News Kids Zone, and the lineup on the Detroit Institute of Art stage is nothing short of amazing, from the Revolution Chinese Yo-Yo to fantastic physics with the Michigan Science Center, cool tricks and funny stuff, Nat Spins, Kevin Devine's rollicking music show, all sorts of unique, presentations, and it's just a reminder how great the DIA is. That admission to the DIA is free for all Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb residents, and it's great that the DIA comes in and supports community events and shares arts and culture, around. So we're so excited to be partnering with the DIA and in our kids zone, and there's going to be a lot of great performers and entertainers that'll be there.
Friday, September 2nd through Sunday, September 4th, 11 a.m. until 11 p.m. Monday, September 5th, Labor Day, 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. Arts, Beats, and Eats in Royal Oak. More information can be found on artsbeatseats.com. We're joined by Jon Witz, the producer of the event on the Megacast. Jon, another minute or so with you before we'll say goodbye today. Anything else we haven't discussed on this year's Soaring Eagle Arts, Beats, and Eats?
Sure. I think I'll touch on the community side, because you did mention that in the last question. We have a wonderful event sponsored by Delta Dental and M3 Investments to support and entertain kids with autism and their families, free admission, lunch, unlimited rides and parking for those families on Saturday and Sunday. The event partners with 60 local nonprofits and community organizations. We expect to raise over $300,000 and hit nearly 7 million of overall donations in our 25-year history. So a lot of positive community collaborations that are out there, and it's a lot of fun. It's great to see the community together. It reminds people what we have in common versus what our differences are when we get out as families and enjoy the summer, Labor Day culture, art, music, food. It's just great to be a part of this. And in 25 years, Tyler, we've had 12 of our the last 13 years have been our best years. So we are it's bittersweet that we're getting older, but we're also getting better. So that's kind of a nice thing.
25 years of Arts, Beats, and Eats will commemorate on Friday, September 2nd through Labor Day, Monday, September 5th. More information, artsbeatseats.com. Jon, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. And we love Oakland County. They are the best county to ever host an event in, and we love the city of Royal Oak. Thanks, Tyler.